Shalom, good evening. We start a few weeks ago to read in the parasha of the weeks. We start to learn the book of Shemot, of Genesis, of Exodus, Shemot. Shemot in Hebrew, it means names.
Names.
It's not mean Genesis, Exodus. It means names. And equal in Gematria 746. What is Natsrut? Christianity.
Wow. Interesting.
We say that Mitzrayim, Egypt is like Natsrut. Mitzrayim, Notzrim, it's the root, the principal root here, it's very, very close, very similar. Alright, so from the exile of Egypt, we learn about all the exile. It's like the principal exile that contains the secret of all the exile of Am Yisrael, especially this one of 2000 years. One of the connection, it is written, we learn in the past that Rakia firmament equal Mitzrayim, Egypt, 380. Right? The firmament equal Egypt, Mitzrayim. How the Rakia have to do with Christianity? It is very nice hint. It is written Vayas Eloki et Arakia. Equal Natsrut with all the filling letter. Nun, Tzadik, Resh, Vav, Taf. Natsrut. The firmament, basically,
Can you explain a few words? What is the firmament for people? It's a reminder, a simple reminder.
in the continuation of this verse, it is written, Vayavdel ben Aman asher תחת הרקיע ובין המים אשר מעל הרקיע. We make a separation between the water that is above the firmament and the water that is below the firmament.
Where is this from, so people know?
In the creation of the
In
world,
the Genesis.
God make separation between high soul, it's like high water, and low soul. There are Elyonim, there are people that came from Elyonim, like Jesus said about himself that his soul is from the Elyonim. And there are souls that are from this world. So always we explain that the firmament, like in the letter Aleph, is a mule that makes separation between the horse and the donkey. it why סוס plus חמור equal רקיע. We said that the horse is a rabbi, is Menachem, and we said that the donkey, the חמור, is me, is Ariel. Ariel plus Menachem equal חמור plus סוס equal רקיע. The firmament makes the connection between the good guy, it means the high soul, the rabbi, and the disciple. In the middle is the mule, is the rabbi. The rakia, it's always a concept of a mother. It's always a concept of what you call the mother, the bina. This is a concept of the father. This is a concept of the wisdom, the father. This is a concept of the son or the knowledge, good and evil, the snake. It's like Adam, Eve, and the snake.
Can we say that the rakia is kind of the filter that separate godliness from this world, Ariel?
What?
Can you say that perhaps the rakia is like the filters, like olamot, that separates the godliness from this manifested world? Or
No. I will not say this way.
Okay.
Between two forces are always something between.
That separates them.
Between father and mother, between father and son is a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's very simple. So this can happen in million situations. Even between a horse and a donkey, all right? So there are an infinite of examples you can give to this three things. Mm-hmm. It is the sun, it is the moon, and it is the three generations between them. All right? So this is something general that we talk aloud. These two forces, it's what Jesus calls the body and the blood of Mashiach. They have a flesh of a donkey and a blood of a horse. בשר חמורים בשרם וזרמת סוסים זרימתם. The Bible said this about the Egyptian. Alright, so the Egyptians, they have two kinds of soul. Paro is above the rakia, and it is somebody that is below the rakia. There are two kinds of soul in Egypt, in Christianity. There are people that represent the blood of Mashiach, and there are people that represent the flesh of Mashiach. It's like the two chief of Paro is Sar. Is Sar HaMashkim, the one that gives the wine, and the one that give offer, that cook the bread. One of them was Ang. The one that represents the body, he was Ang. Hang. All right? On the cross, only Seraphim was Ang, not the soul. Okay? Sar HaMashkim come back, go out of prison. All right? So, above the firmament, על פני רקיע השמיים, above the firmament of heaven, על פני רקיע השמיים you have the acronym of Paro. And equal in Gematria, Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the rabbi. Like we said, Menachem plus Ariel equals Sus plus Chamor. So what we have above the firmament? The rabbi. His full name, Menachem Mendel Schneerson. Equal on top of the firmament of heaven. על פני רקיע השמיים have the acronym of Paro.
Ad.
Alright, so Paro...
Until.
על פני רקיע on top of the firmament of heaven, you have the acronym of Paro, and equal Menachem Mendel Schneerson. Alright, so the rabbi representing holiness Lubavitch equal Mitzrayim, Egypt. Alright, so you have Egypt in Judaism too, or something that do a rectification of Egypt, and this is Chabad Lubavitch. Okay? This is Pergamos, like we explained in different lessons. The first community in the beginning of the book of Revelation. The angel of the community of Pergamos equal Menachem Mendel Schneerson, על פני רקיע השמיים. Okay? So, this verse, God make a difference between the waters that are below, make a separation, וההבדל between the waters that are below the firmament and between the water that is above the firmament. In order number, this was a continuation of the verse that equal Natzrut with all the filling letter. Vayas Elokim et harakia. Vayas is the letter of Yeshua, the first word here. Equal Christianity with all the filling letter. Vayas. Vayas. Yeshua. The same letter.
Vayas shows where?
It did.
Where is this showing?
The beginning of this verse. Vayas Elokim et harakia. God did the firmament. And after he said this.
Okay.
The first four words equal Natzrut with the filling letter. After he said this, he make a separation between the low water and the high water. In order number equal Menachem Mendel plus Ariel. What are we talking about? The horse and the donkey. Right? We say that Egypt equal Lubavitch equal Sus plus Chamor equal Menachem plus Ariel. So this verse that God makes separation between the water that is below the firmament and the water that is above the firmament equal 574. What is this number? It's a very important number. Menachem Mendel plus Ariel. What is the average between these two numbers? We say that all these verses in order number equal 574. What is Menachem Mendel? The name of the Rabbi plus Ariel. This is Paro, king of Egypt. Egypt equal Lubavitch. This is the rabbi of Lubavitch. It means the king of Lubavitch. It means Paro. This is the horse. This is the donkey. This is the sun. This is the moon. This is Yeshai. This is Shlomo. Alright, so we parallel all these things many times. The average value between these two numbers, 232 and 242, is 287. How much equal 287? Tov plus Ra. Good plus evil plus bad. So this plus this equal 2 times good plus 2 times bad. What else we have with this number? This equal, we talk about the two forces, two of knowledge, good and evil, right? So we have good plus evil. In the blessing of Dan, it is written, in the blessing of Dan, Anoshech, Dan is a snake that bite ikvei sus, that bite the heel of the horse. Anoshech, that bite, equals Shlomo. The donkey, the snake. The donkey is close to the snake. It's why Shechem ben Hamor came from the nation called Chivi. It was Chivi, it means in Aramaic snake. Alright, so the donkey is like the snake, it's close to the snake. It's not completely snake, but it's a little, it's above the snake, but it's close to the snake. It belongs to the snake. So Anoshech, that bite equals Shlomo. Ikvei, the heel, it's the letter of Yaakov. Yaakov, the same letter, the heel of a horse. This three words equal Menachem Mendel plus Ariel. Why I bite the rabbi? Because I asked from him $2 million, two blood. When you bite, when a snake bite, there are two points of blood, right? Alright, so this, in the blessing of the snake, equals this number.
The blessing of the snake?
Of Dan. Dan the snake,
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Dan called snake, and he is blessed to bite the heel. It means Esav is blessed to bite Yaakov. The horse is Yaakov, of course. The snake is Esav. The two forces, right? What else equals this number? In the prophecy of Zechariah about Yehoshua ben Yotzadak, the big priest, it is written that his clothes was dirty. So they changed his clothes, they give him מחלצות. מחלצות. A nice cloth. It's called מחלצות. Equal this number. It means this is the clothing of Jesus.
Garments.
Alright, this is the clothing for Jesus. If not Jesus, Yeshua is naked. The tree of figs the Torah, what is the Torah, the tree of knowledge, good and evil, supposed to give clothing to Jesus. Okay? What is the key of Jesus for Chen? You know that there are key. When we learn about the cross, there are different key to achieve, to everybody, to achieve all kind of will, of kind of goal. Yeshu equal 316. Chen equal 58. Now, this is want to please, למצוא חן, it means he wants that all the Jewish will like him, right? Mm-hmm. It didn't happen when he came here the last time.
First time he did not.
So you have a problem to find grace to everybody. So what is his key? Let's calculate. 316 minus 58 equal 8. It's 258, the difference between these two numbers. He has to minus from himself 258. How we find the key? We add to this number 258. Right? 416 plus 258 equal 574. Menachem Mendel plus Ariel.
Why? Can you explain why you're adding?
This is the secret of the cross. We gave a lot of lesson about the cross, how it works.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember?
Yes, I do. Just in this case,
We said that this is a secret.
Case.
We said this is the secret of the apple, of the tapuach. We say, פותח את ידיך, you open your hand and you give will, the will for everybody, you give food to everybody. פותח את ידיך ומשביע לכל חי רצון. In the chapter of Tehillim 145. Right? This is the secret of the cross. The cross is how to realize your will. How we do it. We measure. And the principle in the place where you is written פותח, you open your hand, פותח. What is the same letter like תפוח?